Welcome everyone. This is episode 3 of Big Facts, Ha vs. Dow. We here at the zoo in West New York, sponsored by the Later People. Got my nemesis Dow next to me, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, bro. You already know what we popping.
We got a lot on the docket tonight.
Yes, sir.
A lot on the docket.
Yes, sir. We got some baseball. We got some football for y'all. Kickoff is tonight. We're very excited.
Tonight.
Yo,
It's back.
it is.
We've been talking about this for a while.
It's true.
And football is back.
It is so
in
true.
full swing with Patriots Chiefs tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Who do
sir.
you got in this matchup?
Yo, dog. You gotta go with the champs. You gotta go with the champs.
Going with the champs?
I'm taking champs on the spread too. Matter of fact, I was talking about it.
Ooh.
Know that.
What's the spread? 9 points?
9 points. 9 points. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. You gotta go with the champs, dog. Yo, it's Tom.
9 points. That's a lot of points.
It's Tom Brady's league right now. This is his home tonight. Against the Chiefs. Great defense, but they're not gonna hold him down too much right now. They're not. They're really not.
I disagree with you. I think Alex Smith can run an offense well enough to maybe get. If you're going with the spread, are we talking about betting with the spread or winning outright here?
Now let's go. You know what? Who's winning the football game tonight? Who's winning the football game tonight? Who's winning the football game?
If I have to say, if I have to go with a prediction, if my money's on the line here, I think New England would win. But against the spread, 9 points is a lot. That's a lot of points.
Yeah. There's no that. This is Tom Brady's team right now. This is his league right now.
Oh, okay.
He's at home, defending champion right now. He's coming home. First game of the year. He's coming out.
I'm just excited that football's back in full action.
That's the thing.
But instead of talking about this matchup that doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything to me. In AFC, doesn't bother me. The big matchup that's coming up this weekend is against my boys and your boys.
Come on, man. I'm properly
Come
attired
on,
right.
man.
I'm properly attired right now.
You're properly attired?
You look you got a Romo jersey on. Where's Dak at? Where's Dak at?
I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah,
but I have Romo.
Go to Modell's across the street. Go get yourself a Dak jersey. But they don't sell them over here anyway.
What are you talking about?
You know better than
Do
that.
you understand that we're America's team?
Come on,
Our
man.
apparel is sold in every store in America.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I was down there trying to get some Eli Manning apparel, and I couldn't find nothing about no Cowboys, dog. Come on.
Really?
Come on,
You
you
didn't
know
see a
better than
single cowboy item in the models?
Nothing.
I think you're delusional, honestly.
Come on, man.
There has to be something. A magnet,
Nah.
a hat,
Nah, not here.
a bumper sticker.
Not here.
There's
Not
something.
here.
There's something in that store.
here.
There's something in that
I think
store.
you're just a little too hyped up because Zeke is actually playing week 1.
Zeke
now.
is
That's-
playing. Zeke
that's-
is going to.
That's why you're a little hyped up.
It's a total ratings grabber, in my opinion. He shouldn't be playing week 1 if the suspension was upheld, right? So he's suspended for 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he playing week 1? I'm not going to argue. I want the best running back in the league
Listen.
on the field, but why is he playing week 1?
The NFL and the legal system is garbage to begin with. He shouldn't be playing week 1. He shouldn't be playing at all.
The reason he is playing week 1 is so that the NFL can get star ratings because the Dallas Cowboys produce ratings.
Star ratings.
Yeah.
Now,
The star ratings, like that.
Please,
The star.
Please. The man is wrong. He needed to be suspended this week. He should not be playing this week. There's no come on.
Of course you.
How-
You're hoping he doesn't play this week.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Because you heard what Big Ben said the other day. Big Ben, Benny with the good hair. You heard what he said?
McAdoo has to shut his mouth because he has no right to say what he's saying. What experience does he have to be talking the way he's talking? He has 1 year as a head coach under his belt. 1 year, right?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do in the playoffs? Did your team show up in the playoffs last year? Did your team show up?
One Hail Mary just diminished the entire momentum.
I think the
That's
entire
what it
momentum was killed when Odell took your entire receiving core down to South Beach and went on a boat.
Oh my God.
When you had to go to Lambeau the next
That's
weekend.
2016, dog. We're in 2017 right now.
I'm talking about Ben
Come on.
McAdoo's first year as a coach, and now this year he's running his mouth saying
They're grown men. They can do what they want. They can do what they want. They're grown men.
they're grown men, but
They're
you have to
grown
have
men.
some sense, don't you?
I agree.
You have a playoff game the
I
next
agree.
week.
They should
You're
have
on a
not been in
boat.
Miami. They should have been Miami. None of them should have been in Miami.
You're
But,
right.
What are you gonna tell them? What are you gonna tell them? If they would have,
If I'm
what
the
about
head
they would
coach-
have came out? What about they would have came out and beat Green Bay that week? What would you have said the next week? What would you have said?
They won the game. But did they win the game?
So what? Bunch of young
It's gonna
guys,
be talked about.
Young guys, no matter. It was talked about. We're talking about 2017 now.
All
We're
right.
talking about
I guess you're
2017.
right. I think Ben McAdoo has to stop running his mouth.
Yeah.
He needs to stop talking.
He got too
Do
much
you
faith
really
in his
think?
guys.
You
He got
really
faith in his
think what he
guys.
said is right? That if it doesn't matter who's running
Yes.
the football for the
Yes.
Dallas Cowboys,
Absolutely.
it absolutely does matter.
Absolutely.
Oh, it does
Absolutely.
matter.
It does not matter. Especially you have a defensive line like the Giants.
Do you
Even with
understand-
your great offensive line.
Do you
We've been
understand-
through this before. Your great offensive line, great defense, my great defensive line. Doesn't matter who's running behind those hogs. Don't matter. Anybody could, like I said, I could run behind them. He's gonna have a good game. He's gonna get his.
So what you're saying
But
is,
he's not gonna be a deciding factor in that football game.
so what you're saying
He's
is
not.
Zeke
He's not.
Elliott on the field means nothing. The
It's-
player that he is means nothing.
It means nothing to the game. Not at all.
Oh,
Not at
my
all.
God.
Not at all.
You understand
Not
that
at
he
all.
had more runs to
Derek
yards.
McFadden, a first-round draft pick, could run behind that line, just like he
And
did last year.
He
right?
did a couple
2
years ago,
right?
and he had over 1,000 yards.
All right, then, so it doesn't make a difference who
I
runs behind the
think-
line. It matters what's going on in the
Fucking
trenches.
guy.
The trenches are popping. That's when we go. That's when you know who's big dog or not. Is in the trenches.
And I'll take my 3 All-Pros
I'm
against
taking-
your potential 1 All-Pro.
I'm taking my 4 guys up front. That's what I'm taking. I'm always taking those guys. And what about your secondary too? We always go through your secondary because you know they're so garbage.
Getting ripped by
You know-
secondary.
Yo, Big Ben
Ron
knows.
Ron
Big Ben
Marinelli
knows.
runs the defense.
Big Ben knows.
I have faith in Ron Marinelli. He can throw anybody out there. Last year was a no-name defense. This year can be the same thing. He knows how to coach a defense. He knows how to put players in positions to be effective. Does he not?
Oh my God.
You're going to disrespect Ron Marinelli now? You're
I'm
going to
not talking
disrespect
about
Ron
the pedigree.
Marinelli now?
No, we're not. Now you.
He's my defensive
I don't
coordinator.
care about your defensive coordinator. I'm talking about the players on the field. Is Ron Marinelli on the field? No, he's not.
But he coaches the players on it. He puts them in the right spot.
You're right. A coach has to have a right scheme in order for their players to succeed.
Thank you.
Fine, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
But they're not that good. they're not that good.
They could be.
Yo, they're not that good. The secondary is trash. But besides Anthony Brown and Orlando, fine. Besides Orlando,
Besides 2 of our cornerbacks.
fine. One good cornerback who's actually pretty decent, but no one else on that defensive backfield is that good.
All right.
It's
Nolan
not.
Carroll? Nolan Carroll?
It's not. It's not.
Nolan Carroll?
Yo,
No. Jeff Heath? Give me Jeff Heath all
that's
day.
the garbage of the Eagles. You want to take Nolan Carroll and
I'll
Jeff
take
Heath?
Jeff Heath made a huge play last year
Come
in the playoff game against Aaron
Come
Rodgers. I even forgot that didn't.
Wow,
Huge
what,
play.
picked them off? Oh,
Yeah, he
so
did.
bad. Oh,
Changed the game,
wow,
actually.
Great job.
Changed the momentum of the game.
Great job. You're not giving me nothing here, Dow. You're not giving me nothing with week
All I know
one.
is
You're
all my players are going to be on the field. Is Odell going to be on the field?
Odell shall be there. He will be there.
Are you sure?
He'll be there. He was.
He was no. Don't kid yourself now. He wasn't practicing. He was running on the sideline. That's not practicing. I do that. I can run on the sideline.
Bro, he didn't. Honestly,
He's
he
not
doesn't-
practicing.
He doesn't really need to practice. He really doesn't need to practice.
Wow.
The guy really, if he's hurt, just as long as he's there for week 1 of the game, he doesn't really need to practice. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really gonna be honest.
Odell Beckham doesn't need to practice.
He does. I mean, everyone needs to practice, but
So what you just said is bullshit.
my guy, like, if my star wide receiver is still lingering with some ankle injuries, like, let him just.
That's
do
a
his
big
thing.
deal.
By Sunday, he'll be fine. We have 3 more days.
Oh my God, I
We have
can't
3 more days till Sunday.
I can't wait.
I cannot wait, dog. Yo, you already know week 1. Big on big facts. Dallas.
Where are we going to watch that game at?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
No?
It's definitely a toss-up somewhere.
We'll watch
Definitely a
it somewhere.
toss-up
We'll be
somewhere.
drunk somewhere talking about it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we should be at the zoo. Definitely should be at the zoo. I
yeah,
heard that.
We can watch it here.
I heard that. I heard
Yeah.
that.
We can watch it here.
I could, no doubt.
I'll be outnumbered, but that's all right. I'm always outnumbered.
As you are.
I'm always outnumbered.
As you always are, bro.
That's fine with me.
Unbelievable.
What are the big games this weekend? We got big games this weekend. We got Packers. We got Packers Seattle this weekend.
That,
What do you think about that? That's a big game.
that's a huge game. That's a huge game.
I bet you're taking Seattle.
I got Seattle. I do have Seattle.
Betting against Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna
again.
bet. I'm gonna bet
Betting
against,
against Aaron.
especially early in the year. Every time early in the year,
This might be the best quarterback in the game.
I'm
I
gonna.
mean, the people say Thomas, but talent-wise, it might be Aaron Rodgers. And I don't know how you go against him at home.
It's
Opening night.
Seahawks are not a bunch of slapdicks. Like
They're
actually,
not,
They're
but-
some pretty good football players. What about Sheldon Richardson over there now? Like, come
Oh,
on.
that's a big move.
That defense.
Thank God he got off the
Come
Jets.
on,
I mean,
bro.
Jesus
Come on,
God.
bro.
He was looking at 2 wins this season. Now he's looking at maybe 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Nah, not 11 or 12. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. But good for him. Sheldon didn't have to suffer on the Jets defense.
It's crazy, bro. They literally went from and too bad for Jermaine Kearse. He's sick right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so
Oh,
sick.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah, that's
so
right.
sick.
Yep.
He got to get traded for that.
Unbelievable.
Man, that Seahawks team. I like the Seahawks, dog. I'm telling you, I like the Seahawks, and I'm telling you why. Because
What's the spread?
if you're gonna be, what is
What's the spread in that game?
what's the spread?
We got 3 points. Green Bay's got 3.
That's fine. It's gonna be a
Green
great.
Bay covers that.
It's gonna no. I don't
Green Bay
think so.
covers that.
You're
Green Bay
gonna
wins
beat
by
Aaron
7.
Rodgers. You're gonna beat Aaron Rodgers. Gonna be early in the year. You're gonna beat him. Their defense is not that good. Russell Wilson's gonna run all over that defense.
But their offense is
without.
pretty good.
All right. So what about the Seattle defense? What about them? You forgot about them? They're not that good.
They're
Right.
good.
Oh, they're very
They can
good.
play.
No, they're very good.
I'll
But
take
you
Aaron
get-
Rodgers.
It's not that cold in Green Bay right now in September. So you're gonna beat Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna be today.
It's an offensive
Well,
league.
Sunday anyway.
It's an offensive league.
That's definitely a good. That's gonna be a great game, dog. Great.
It's gonna be a
game.
phenomenal game.
Great game. Great.
It's one of the
game.
better games. It's one of the better games of the weekend.
What else we got?
We have Eagles-Redskins. Eagles-Redskins. Division rivals. I can care less about both of them. I mean,
They're both pretty good.
If they
teams, though.
both
They are.
lost,
They
it'd be
are.
nice.
They are on the up. That's why the East is going to be very good this year. I think.
the
East is
NFC
gonna be
actually
very good.
might be back to where it was.
I think so
the
too.
NFC
I think so
beast.
too. People
The
are
NFC
really
beast.
underestimating the East as like every year. They still underestimate the East, and I think it's going to be a very good East this year.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially this week, I'm gonna have Washington. I like Washington.
Nah, I disagree with you on everything, on every matchup.
This is why it's hot.
It's in Washington. It's in Washington.
You don't know big facts. I got the biggest facts out here.
You have no facts.
Bruh,
I haven't heard
come
you
on,
say
man.
anything accurate this entire
Bro,
time.
this whole show, since we started, I've been saying big facts. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Come on, man. You know better than this. Kirk Cousins over Carson Wentz? Alshon Jeffrey? Terrell Pryor over Alshon Jeffrey? Oh, that's a little...
You don't like Carson Wentz?
I don't think he's all that. But he's pretty good, but...
You don't think Carson Wentz is good?
He ain't all that. He's pretty good.
He was a rookie last year also. I mean, we all can't be phenomenal rookies like my rookies last year. We can't all be that way.
Now this.
I mean, that's how it goes.
Now this.
And a big fact for this weekend, Ezekiel Elliott will have 135 rushing yards this week. Mark it down, 100% accurate. 135.
I bet you he has under 100.
You want to bet me that?
I'll definitely take
$50?
that. I'll take that bet.
You can't.
I'll take that bet.
The fact that you just shook my hand is
I'll take that bet.
hysterical.
Yo, you already know they beat him down twice last year.
He had a pretty good game last year, actually. Second game, pretty good game.
I don't want to hear that.
The only guy I'll give you on that whole defensive line is Snacks Harrison. It's the only guy I'll give you. Only guy. Everyone else is gonna get pushed around the offensive. Get pushed around the line. Pushed around.
Wow.
McAdoo saying, "Oh, it doesn't really matter who runs the ball. Oh, they're corners. We don't even know who their corners are. Who's playing corner? The Cowboys are gonna put that up in their locker room. Put his quotes up for the rest of the week, and tap it every week and look at it. The offensive line is going to push your guys 5 yards off the ball every single play. Every single play.
Wow.
Wrong? Am I wrong?
Wow.
There's no way I'm wrong.
I had to stop that there. Dog. I'm not going to say it enough. And better defense beats a better offense. I'm not going to say it
Incorrect.
enough. I'm not going to say it enough.
Incorrect.
I'm not going to say it enough, bro.
I'll take my offense over your team any day of the week.
Man, yo.
Any day of the week.
Yo. I can't wait for this year, yo.
It's football season.
I cannot freaking wait.
Set your fantasy lineup tonight?
I did. I only have Kareem Hunt and Gronk going.
I got Tariq going tonight.
Leagues.
I got Tariq going tonight. He might tear up with New England a little bit. He's a freak.
He is a freak.
He's a freak of nature.
He's a freak. Thing is with that KC offense, they very run heavy, short passes on the outside.
But Alex Smith isn't an elite quarterback.
He's not an elite quarterback. He's just not mediocre.
He won't lose a game for you.
Yeah, he won't lose.
He won't win a game, but he won't lose a game.
Doesn't turn the ball over very much.
Yeah.
You're right.
Very steady. He might get his job taken by week 6.
Patrick Mahomes is
Yeah,
coming.
but I just said he might get his job taken by week 6 anyway. Patrick Mahomes is going to take it.
He is coming, dog.
Young guys. You gotta like the young. Deshaun Kaiser getting the job. Deshaun Kaiser winning the Cleveland job. Gotta love that.
You know Notre Dame, boy.
You catch Notre Dame this weekend?
I saw him a little bit.
Catch him?
They didn't impress me. They played Temple.
So what? They ran for over 400 yards on him.
And? So what?
What do you mean? The Irish are back. The Irish know when they're back.
You play Temple. You
got Georgia this week. Big game this week.
Freshman quarterback starting too?
For Georgia. Yeah. We're running out of the building.
Dog.
At home? In South Bend at 7:30 at night? Come on.
Listen, I got all the faith in the world in the Bergen County boy, Brandon Wimbush.
Bergen County boy. Born in Hackensack. Let's go. Brandon, leading the Irish. You even if you're not an Irish fan, you have to like that.
I do like that. But there's stuff yet to be told yet with that kid.
What do you mean? He looked great. He looked phenomenal this weekend.
Did he rush? How many rushing yards?
He had over 100 rushing yards.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's the first. I mean, come on. Brandon Wimbush is the real deal. This weekend against Georgia, it'll be proven. And then when we run the table.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, though.
Okay.
Don't catch your chickens
You're
before
right.
they hatch.
SEC team. Syracuse.
I do want to get your take on this one, though, on this game.
Which game?
Oakland, Tennessee.
Oakland, Tennessee.
I'm a little.
That's a good game. What's the spread in that? 2.5? That's not. That could be a toss-up. I know who I'm taking.
Yeah. I know who I'm taking.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking Tennessee.
See, I disagree again.
I'm taking Tennessee.
Shocker.
They're both on the up. Those teams are both on the up. You got Tennessee at home. They have a great defense. They run the ball very well on that Swiss cheese defense of an Oakland Raiders.
DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota on the up. Eric Decker on the outside. Corey Davis on the outside. Delaney Walker up the seam.
I'm not paying against the Raiders.
I like it.
I like the Raiders. Come on, man.
They are.
Derek Carr, Marshawn now. Marshawn's gonna knock some heads over this year. He had a whole year. He's gonna break some heads.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. And Amari Cooper, I love Amari Cooper.
I do too.
I like me some Amari
I do
Cooper.
too.
They have
That
a
guy
pretty
is
solid offense. The offensive line's pretty
They
good.
made great with those picks that they made. They got Khalil Mack at the 4.
Khalil Mack is a generational player.
And they
That
got
guy
a franchise
is.
quarterback in the 2nd round.
Yeah,
You kidding me?
you're right.
That's crazy. That's a great stat.
You watch out for Khalil Mack. Another big fact. Khalil Mack is generational. This guy might be the best defensive player in football.
So Von
he
Miller-
might end up being the best.
So Von Miller said there's eventually a player who's going to get 30 sacks.
It's either going to be
So-
him or Khalil Mack.
So you think so? You think there will be a player though?
Khalil Mack is on his level.
Do you think there'll be a player?
30 sacks?
30 sacks.
That's a lot of sacks.
There's no way.
That's a lot.
There's no way.
I don't know.
22 and a
Someone
half.
might break
22 and a half.
Someone
is a
might
lot.
break Strahan's record.
22 and a half is a lot.
He doesn't even deserve that record.
Come on, dog.
Brett Favre fell on the ground for him.
You have to get in the backfield and rush for him. Adam.
I was at that game.
See, at least he was at that game.
We know.
And he fell on the ground.
Come
He
on,
gave him
man.
that sack.
Come on,
Here
man.
you go. I'm just gonna fall on the ground for you. You know that's not right. You don't do that.
Bruh.
He didn't earn that sack.
He didn't earn it. He didn't want to get his head knocked off, so he fell to the floor. Like, just,
I
like,
see.
What do you want? What do you
You
want
can
to
fit,
do?
you can fit a quarter sideways through that mouth.
Oh my god. We go, yo.
You ever see the gap in his teeth?
So
if you
what?
turn a quarter this way,
Trademark,
you can
dog.
fit it through.
It's trademark, dog. It should be trademarked. That's it.
The
Let it-
trademark gap in his mouth.
Let it be. Go ahead. Let the man get his sacks. He good.
He's a joke.
He's straight with me.
He's out of the
Good.
league.
He good.
No, he really isn't.
What's the last game?
Not really.
There
I
was
mean,
one more.
other than that,
There's one more.
is there one? Chargers Broncos? That's not really that. That's not really that
You
enticing.
know what I was thinking about? No. Probably wasn't.
You know how to work an iPad?
I do.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, I didn't really like it. Nah, I didn't really. No, it's alright.
Yeah,
We got some good. We do have some good games on tap.
The
this
fact
week,
we do have great games, and the fact that NFL football is back makes me so happy.
though. Oh, bro.
Makes me the happiest. This is my favorite time of year.
It is.
From now to like December, January, I'm flourishing.
Dog, especially
Flourishing.
with baseball coming around too,
Oh,
with the playoffs.
Please.
September
I've given up. I've given up.
Breeze is here.
I've
dog.
given up. I've given up on baseball about a month ago.
September
2 months
Breeze.
ago.
I feel you. I feel you. I know how it feels, dog.
Yep.
I
You
know
should.
how
I
it
mean,
feels.
our entire team's on injured reserve. We just shut down Wilmer Flores today. They shut him down today.
And
But, yeah, but I'm just saying, it's always something with these guys. But enough about my train wreck of a team. The New York Yankees are in a titanic grudge match
Yeah.
for the wild card spot. A lot of teams fighting for that AL wild card spot.
we do. There's a lot.
There's
There's
like
a lot.
4 or 5 teams that are like 4 games out.
That's
I
it.
mean, that's nothing. That could be made up.
13 games left too. The Yankees just gotta just stay afloat.
You better start. You better not choke.
We'll be fine.
Big game.
We'll
Aaron
be
Judge.
fine. We'll
Judge
be fine.
is a good player. Face of baseball, right? He's a face. That was funny. That was probably the funniest thing you ever said.
Everyone slumps, dog. Everyone slumps. I don't know what you want me
Everyone
to tell
slumps.
you. I don't know
but-
what you want me
but-
to tell you.
But it was accurately predicted by yours truly. Was it not?
You ain't shit,
Really?
You
I didn't
ain't
predict that in his entire second half.
dog.
You said he was going to get 50 home runs. He's not going to get close to 50 home runs. He's not going to get close to 45 home runs.
So you got one. Go ahead. You got one.
I got one. It was the most important thing.
He still gets on base in
And?
40% of the time.
He's like 6. He's like 6'8". He ain't going anywhere. Woo, he gets on base. Big deal.
He scored over 100 runs already this year.
Is he the face of baseball? No. Moving on. Who's the second wild card team? It's between
It's right now. It's the Twins. Then we got the Angels. We got
Angels.
Kansas
Huge
City.
moves.
Yeah.
Angels. Huge move. Brandon Phillips and
Justin Upton.
Justin Upton. That's
Justin
right.
Upton.
That's right. Big moves for them. They're fighting for it.
They are trying to make a push, and surprisingly, they've been afloat all year. You
And
think
if
they're at the bottom of the
and if the Angels get in, and if it's you versus the Angels in the wild card round, I'm taking the Angels because you never beat the Angels ever.
stop.
The
Even at
Angels are
home,
your
no.
nemesis.
They are our nemesis.
They are
our
your nemesis.
But no, it's different year. Different year.
One game
different
playoff
team.
against Socha. I'll take Socha over Girardi any day of the week.
He's probably still there, yo. God
He's a
almighty.
good manager.
He's a great.
Socha's
manager.
a steady
He's
manager.
A great manager.
They've had a few bad years. I mean,
freaking
whatever.
throwing in my ass though, but for real.
But Trout needs to get in the playoffs.
he does.
He's got it.
He
I mean,
does.
you have to have Mike Trout in the playoffs.
He ain't going against the Yankees though. He's
Oh
not
my
taking us.
God.
He's not dethroning us right now. We're
You
getting
get,
in.
you get the one. You get the one
We're-
first wild card. Mike Trout gets the second with the Angels, and he just wrecks Yankee Stadium. That would make my year too, baseball wise.
I'm not even worried about the Angels. I'm worried about the Cleveland Indians and the friggin' Houston Astros.
Cleveland Indians are going to win their division.
Ugh.
Houston Astros are going to win their division. You are not going to win your division. You're going to win a wild card spot. So you do need to worry about your wild card teams.
No, not.
You need to worry about that first. You're playing a 1-game playoff.
We'll get in. Just as long as we're in, we're in. Then once.
But don't worry about
we get
Cleveland and Houston, who are already going to be past you. Don't worry about worry about the game you're going to be playing the first time.
No, I'm gonna trust me. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about the Angels or Kansas City or Tampa or anybody
You
else.
should be. You're going to play them.
I'm
You're
not
not going to
thinking
play Cleveland or Houston if you don't win the first game.
Big facts. Yankees in the wild card game are winning that wild card game no matter whose team it is.
You're fucking nuts.
No doubt about it. Big facts.
It
Come on,
depends
dog.
on.
Come on.
It depends
It's a better
heavily who it
team.
is.
It's a better team than all those guys.
You're not even that good. Like honestly, you're really not even that good.
How are you gonna
You
say
are
that?
the biggest
How are you gonna say
overachievers. You shouldn't even be
I'll
here
give
right
you
now.
that. We overachieved this year, but does that mean we're not a good baseball team? Does that mean we're
You're
not
a
good
solid baseball team, but you're
Come
not.
on,
You're
bro.
talking about it
Come
like
on
you're going
now.
to
Come
win
on
the
now.
28th championship this year. You're not getting 28 this year.
We
It ain't
can't.
happening this year.
Is there a possibility?
If you get in, there's always a possibility.
All right, then,
but
so
you're not getting it.
Yo,
I would put my life savings on that, which isn't very much, but I'll put it on it. I'll put it on it, 100%.
I'm gonna ride with my guys. I'm
I
gonna ride with my
hope
guys.
so,
No
but
doubt about it.
doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean you're gonna win.
It's hard. It is hard to have them winning the chip this year. It's hard to get them through the AL.
It's the AL's hot.
They cannot mess with Cleveland.
No
and
way.
They can't. And then they have some fits with Houston.
Houston, Justin Verlander.
Boston, they've been playing well all year, no doubt about it. They've been playing
That's
Boston
my
well
pick.
all year.
That's my pick. That's my World Series pick. Boston, LA, on a collision course.
Price is gone.
West versus East.
Price is
Boom.
gone. You got Justin Verlander to Houston now. Like I said, I had Houston winning it. So
Verlander's a huge pickup for
McCullers,
Houston. It might put them over the top, honestly. Keiko Verlander
Verlander?
1-2. Yeah, I'm saying
Oh,
Keiko Verlander 1-2.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a bad one too.
Dog, that's
Who do
a-
you start the game on though? You put Keiko. Verlander's a big game pitcher.
I start Verlander. I'll start Verlander.
You know what? Start the guy who got you there. I don't know.
I mean, he
might
really
start
get up there. He's
Dallas.
been hurt all year.
Yeah, but he's
He's been hurt all year.
he's an Astro. Verlander's not. I think Dallas would have a little bit of.
You traded for him to get you to the big game.
I start Dallas Keuchel.
Nah, come on.
First game.
Come on.
I put Dallas Keuchel first. 100%. That's his team. That's not Verlander's team. Dallas has been there for. That's Dallas's
It's
team.
called strategy, dog.
And Dallas Keuchel might win the Cy Young this year.
He's not winning the side.
He's having a great year. It's between him and Chris Sale right now.
How about Corey Kluber? You forgot about him?
If
Kidding me? That guy's electric. Are you kidding me?
Chris Sale's gonna win it.
Come on.
But Dallas Keuchel's up there. Chris Sale's gonna win, but Dallas Keuchel's
He
definitely
hasn't
up.
been on the mound enough to pitch this year to be that good.
The Cy Young's
Cy Young
changed since
award winner.
the Cy Young's changed over the years. You don't need to win 20 games anymore to win the Cy Young.
You
You really don't.
But you also have to pitch 30 starts.
Not necessarily.
Close enough, 25 to 30 starts. I would think.
He's got to be close to that.
Not at all.
No way.
He's got to have at least 16, 17
no
starts.
way. We
No
got
doubt
to
about it.
somewhere.
No
There's no
doubt
way
about
that's
it.
accurate.
No doubt about it.
There's no way. I don't think that's accurate.